Can you give us a bit of a definition of perfectionism and just how that manifests for someone in everyday life?
Absolutely. So perfectionism is really a disposition or a personality trait, so to speak. And it really is, in my mind, defined by two major elements: rigidity, cognitive rigidity, difficulty shifting mindsets, having a hard time pivoting, so to speak, not changing one's mind even in the face of evidence, having a hard time changing strategies if something is not working. These are the kinds of things that I think that you see in perfectionism. And the opposite of that would be cognitive flexibility. The other piece is the excessive, unreasonable expectations that come with it. In a lot of ways, the perfectionism creates this set of standards for oneself and these expectations that then beget goals that are completely unreasonable to reach. And you combine that with the rigidity and people then have a difficult time shifting gear, and it really starts to become a major debilitating thing sometimes. So those two things in my mind, and they need to be separated from high expectations, because I get a lot of those questions as well. I don't want my performance to not be good. What are you asking me to do? Lower my expectations? And not really. I'm asking you not to be rigid and to create reasonable expectations and then flex as necessary depending on the context. And so if the situation requires it, flexing is going to be adaptive. And if you're trying to pursue goals that are completely unreasonable, you're going to be extremely demoralized most of the time. It's like hitting your head against the wall constantly. And so I often tell people it's not about reducing your expectations in general. You can have high expectations and you can even try to pursue perfection. It's not the pursuit that's the problem. It's the unwillingness to shift, and it's the excessive nature of the goals.